relationship has really changed and transformed my life. As an entrepreneur, you're caught up in doing everything yourself, and you end up dropping the ball in so many occasions. So when Omni came into my business, they really firstly looked at into my life, how I spend my time and how I actually divide my priorities, and that has really helped me to make sure that we step backwards and start saying, okay, Sam, here are the gaps. How do you close the gaps? So that has really made me start to be more productive, because sometimes you think you're productive but you're actually moving in circles. But once that coaching element came into my business, it actually made me to start progressing, and it was quite a very good progress, because the results are there, they are evident.
Now, actually do on-site assessments. We work with the entrepreneur or the supplier. We go sit with them. You have a customized report.
So one of the biggest gaps for us is what I referred to earlier as the glue. It's the enabler. So I think there's a lot of great initiatives. There's a lot of awesome potential recipients at the end of the day, entrepreneurs, businesses that want to run a business. But here's the thing. Giving money is one-dimensional. We have to look at processes of how to enable people to work effectively with that money or with that resource. It's not always money. Sometimes it could be capital layout or what have you. And I must say, one of my favorite sayings is the Chinese proverb that goes, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And for me, that is resonant with what sustainability is. So if we can have a process of walking a path with somebody based on their unique needs and the fact that they have sustainability requirements, what is it? And if it can be a customized process with that individual, we have longevity. We actually have growth. And for me, that is the exciting part, and that's why sustainability is important, and that's why collaboration is important. And ultimately, sustainability with collaboration will lead to transformation, and in my opinion, accelerated transformation, and that's what we're after.
Is we have a passion for our business. So if we have a passion for our business and we link it, like we said, Fiona, and it is integrated, we should have a passion for the outcome of the ESD, because that's part of your passion. I think we should just understand that strategy when we actually go and unpack why we're doing ESD programs.
I think the one thing I wanted is people to just hear and to understand their own whys. Why are we doing ESD? And if you can't understand that, and if you can't answer that, is to then come back and come into collaboration and say, let's sit down, why do corporates do this? And I'm not talking legislation, I'm talking why are we doing, with whom we are doing. And I think if that penny sort of dropped and said, I'm not 100% sure why my organisation is doing it, I'm seeing it as a charity and not as a business strategy, that I would just hope that there could be more collaboration then, saying let's sit down and sort out why is this happening, why are we doing what we're doing, and how can we do it better to transform.
First of all is that the customers will actually buy a brand. I must firstly become a brand before people can actually believe in my product. And then once people believe in your product, it's going to make people around you, other business around you, to start looking at you and say, okay, what is this guy doing different? And that's what makes the interest for them to come to you and say, look, let's work together. I think one thing that I've learned in this journey is that you cannot work and operate in isolation as a business. No matter how small the business is, you need the other business to actually survive. Because when our customers walk into their small businesses and they talk about your services, the word of mouth goes. But one thing that is very much important is that customers are looking for a basket. They don't want to go into a place, find that piece there, go find that piece there, go find. So you want to have all the businesses operating in one place, that customers, when they go, they know, I'm going to get my full basket. I'm going to stop, park once, go into these other 5 different places, get my product, then off I go home. So I think it's important for businesses to collaborate, even in terms of reaching out. How do we reach out to the community? Which businesses do we use, for us to market ourselves and stuff like that? So it's very much important for collaboration. And then when one business grows, when the one revenue grows, the other businesses grows, and then we collectively grow as businesses.
So first of all, it's always nice when we talk about models or research or opinion, but there is nothing as powerful as a story. We have admiration for people because people have a story to tell. We are transformed by individuals because they have a story. And for me, Sam has a story. He's been at the cold face. He's been a recipient. He has walked a path. He has had challenges. It's easy for us when we look at it from a corporate perspective or a business perspective or a policy perspective to talk. But it's very different when you live it and actually share it from that perspective. And so for me, that truth becomes so important.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on our social mediums.